In vitro meat. Winston Churchill once said, "We should escape the absurdity of growing a whole chicken in order to eat the breast or wing by growing these parts separately under a suitable medium." Well, today, it seems all the more likely that this idea will become reality. In the UK, the average person eats 136 kilograms of meat a year. Meat production requires vast amounts of land, water, and energy. To make one burger patty, nearly 3,000 litres of water are used. That's the same amount of water as 60 showers. So much water is used for meat production that nearly half of all the water in the USA is used for raising animals for food. One way to try and reduce these problems is to start eating in vitro meat. In vitro meat is produced by the cultivation of animal cells rather than slaughtering the animal. Unlike plant-based meat alternatives, this is actually meat. Imagine biting into a juicy burger and knowing no animals were killed. That's amazing! Cultured meat has the potential to revolutionise the way we produce and consume meat, reducing water, energy and land usage, and minimising animal suffering. Keep watching to find out how. The how behind cultured meat relies on basic knowledge about cells that have been used for over a century. To cultivate in vitro meat, you begin with satellite cells. Samples of muscle tissue are obtained from live animals. The cells in the sample are stem cells, which can differentiate to form cells of different kinds. This cell can act as a blueprint, which could, theoretically, be used to grow an infinite amount of meat. When these cells are given a sample of a nutrient-rich serum called fetal bovine serum, they differentiate into muscle cells and double in number approximately every few days. Once these cells have multiplied, they form strips to recreate the muscle fibres in the tissues taken from slaughtered animals. A sponge-like scaffold attaches itself to the fibres and provides them with nutrients while stretching them. This increases their size and their protein content. The final product can be used for harvesting, cooking, as well as being sold and consumed as boneless processed meat. However, there are some issues regarding this method, although it is proven to work and provide edible tissue. The fetal bovine serum is made from a mixture of amino acids, sugars, and animal blood extracted from the fetuses of cows. This could be a worry for vegans or vegetarians, etc., as the in vitro meat could supposedly be suitable for every dietary requirement. On the other hand, many companies are working towards an animal-friendly, blood-free serum. If they are successful, we could soon be eating delicious, cruelty-free meat. If everyone began eating in vitro meat, a multitude of problems will be solved. Water, land, energy, and animals' lives will be saved. To make one burger patty from a slaughtered animal, you need 3,000 litres of water. However, according to a study conducted by Oxford University, in vitro meat requires around 4% of that, saving 2,880 litres of water per burger. The change to in vitro meat will also greatly reduce the amount of energy used for meat production. Oxford University found that by switching to in vitro meat, we could save up to 45% of the energy. This will allow us to cut emissions from the use of fossil fuels and help the meat production industry become more eco-friendly. The same study, conducted by Oxford University, also found that by switching to in vitro meat, we could use up to 99% less land. The leftover 99% can be used to house animals and plants or be reforested and increase the biodiversity of the area in which it is located. It is also estimated that in vitro meat will result in up to 96% lower greenhouse gas emissions, slowing down the course of global warming in a time that needs it most. The meat industry is one of the highest emitters of greenhouse gases, and reducing this by 96% can have a fantastic impact on the environment.